Welcome everyone, Marcelo is my name. I am the niche fragrance collector.
Kevin here from your favorite perfume boutique, Oligarch.
Boom. KM Fragrance Tours is something that we're super passionate about. Now you're going to want to join us for our next tour. We're going to Italy to enjoy some bespoke experiences, not only with niche perfumery, but also to experience the joy and pleasure of traveling.
This is a curated tour that we wanted to make for people who are on their fragrance journey. We are meeting some really influential big names in the industry, from brand owners to perfumers.
And we will be in Florence. I don't know if you know, this I bought in Florence.
Hey!
I won't lift up my leg, but
It's
my
off the camera.
shoes,
Yeah.
I also bought from a beautiful Florentine place. So these are the places that will take you around, apart from also experiencing some incredible niche brands like Bois 1920, who are native to Florence.
Now this is a brand that I consider one of the royal families in Italy in perfumery.
I like that.
The Gallardi family.
Yeah.
Very, very highly respected, very revered name in the industry that have been doing perfumes through generations.
1920.
That's right. And now, our good friend, Mauro, is at the helm.
Along with his son Lorenzo, the one thing that they do so exceptionally well is that everything is hand-touched in Italy, if not Florence itself, but from its neighboring cities. So none of this goes offshore to other places of the world. It's all
What you
done
mean
locally.
is even the bottling.
Even the
and
bottle.
The caps.
The caps.
Yeah.
Even this. So this is, and we'll talk about this beautiful fragrance, but these are gold flakes that are placed on there. These are all individually done. So it's not a machine that's doing it. It's actually all hand-touched, which I love. The care that goes into the creation of the brand is spectacular.
Absolutely. You can see the heart and the artistry
Right.
in the house. I have to give a shout out to their, what I call, their consigliere,
Simone.
Simone.
We love Simone.
Giovanni, our brother.
Have a look at these videos. So we've created a number of videos when Kevin and I were in Florence together. I created also a video alongside the boys again about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's really, I mean, these boys are so passionate about their home city, about the history, and also about their brand.
I would say that you and I now have quite a strong connection to that city,
so.
to
Yeah.
that country.
I love Florence.
Let's start off with the first one. This happens to be the perfume that just got launched the very first time you and I
That's right.
went to Florence together. And we met the boys, and it was the inaugural release of their extract collection here. This is called DUROCAFFE. It's one that I was lucky enough to walk away with and take the bottle that he wanted.
It's true. There was only like, there's 4 in the collection. I did the right thing, and I said to Kevin, "You choose." And I was hoping
He regretted it instantly.
I was hoping he was gonna throw himself under the bus and go, "I'll take something else because I know that you want DUROCAFFE." But he's like, "Nah, it's mine, baby. This one's mine."
We both love it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
This is
I have
just-
it now, so I'm happy to say it's in the collection now.
Yeah.
But when it was first released, I'm like,
What I love about Bois 1920 is many of their perfumes, they really take an essence of, they take something of their glorious city and bring it to life in the perfume.
Absolutely.
For DUROCAFFE, if you could already guess by the name, Italian espresso,
Yeah.
which we shared with Simone and we shared with Lorenzo as well, walking through the city. And just, it was my first time there a few years ago when we went.
That's right.
And to see their culture of like no seats in the cafe and everyone just walks, they order and just, it's a shot and a go. I just thought it was very
it's different to what.
Yeah, it's different.
Here we have our cafe lattes, and you're having cafe lattes.
2 hours sitting there.
Right. Whereas the only time you're having, well, the Italians know this, the only time you're having coffee and milk is in the morning. But no, cafe lattes at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like, you're crazy.
Yeah. So this DUROCAFFE
Gorgeous.
perfume, what we're getting is, I like to describe it as like this nice, soft, creamy vanilla.
Yep.
A shot of Italian espresso.
Yep.
A little bit of dark chocolate there. It's a gourmand lover's drink.
There's sugar in there too.
Yeah.
On
brown
the
sugar,
opening,
I
the
think.
brown sugar in that opening. You know what the funny thing is? On card, I'm not getting the full experience. So if you want to test this out, put it on skin, and all the components that Kevin just explained will begin to emerge with the different layers. Because I feel like I'm more in the dry down part of it. which is the cereal, coffee.
Like soft caramel
Yeah.
kind of tone to
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Sometimes on skin, I get small floral components. I feel like a little bit of rose
Right.
coming off.
Right.
But on paper, I never pick it up. Is it because of the extract concentration?
Right.
Higher oils, it's going to react way nicer on
Yeah,
skin.
yeah.
Perhaps that's the case. And I'm finding performance on this has always been a full day's wear.
Massive.
Yeah.
Absolutely massive.
Easily.
Yeah. And if you like coffees, that beautiful classic coffee scent, but not now diluted by other components or other notes, DUROCAFFE, it's the masterpiece.
It's a glorious one.
I'm curious about this
Okay,
one.
the next up,
I haven't experienced
the
this
next one, the real first reaction. I just want to see the oohs and the ahs.
Okay. All right.
So this is called ASTRATTO.
Okay, which means nothing to me. Like I thought maybe it was like DUROCAFFE. You already get an
Coffee,
idea. Yeah, right.
ASTRATTO. Yeah, look at this. Look at this nice. Look at this nice, beautiful bottle there. Look at that.
All right, I'll tell you what I'm getting.
Tell me.
So I'm getting a very overripe citrus note. Almost to the point where it's like a blood orange actually, that has been really sitting there, and it's overripe.
So in this perfume, it's a glorious blend of fruits.
Right.
Some peach there, some soft pineapple notes, some citrus notes there. What I love about it is actually it goes in an almost boozy lactonic way.
Right.
So you smell it and you'll get almost like the fruits are quite milky,
Right.
mixed in quite milky.
Right.
No notes of rum listed in there. To my nose, it does go like milky boozy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting the milky. So is that what I was smelling? The overripe component.
Yeah. We've got here the bergamot, the vanilla, the pineapple, and the milk accord there. That brings that lactonic feel. Some soft florals, so maybe you might get some rose or some lavender, and then the peach raspberry mixed in with the caramel vanilla.
You know what's wild?
Yeah.
It's the lactonic. It's really,
Yeah.
just really beginning to emerge.
Yeah. I
But,
love that.
but I am getting a citrus vibe out of it. I did say blood orange, and I can actually see this overripe blood orange. I'm not getting the other peach and stuff like that.
Peach, pineapple, raspberry.
No, the pineapple.
blend there.
Okay, yeah.
Real gourmand lovers
Oh, yeah.
drink. Another one. So if you love gourmand on in the vanilla sense with chocolatey coffee notes, we've got DUROCAFFE. Now if you love gourmand done in a fruity way, it's something different. Not overly fruity citrus. I would describe it as more milky.
Yeah, absolutely. Normally milky is always paired with like a chocolate or vanillas, or
Yeah.
I've never had it paired with citrus or even fruits. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Which it's cool.
But it works.
Kind of like a cocktail
Yeah.
drink.
There you go.
No,
But it works.
It's very nice. So
I like it.
bravo on the
Bravo.
new release. ASTRATTO. So this one you saw
I know
live
this one.
in person
I know this
in
one.
Florence.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
So this video that we created here alongside the boys, I remember Lorenzo walking in, this cloud of florals and fruity component. It was a beautiful sunny day, and this just irradiated from him. A lot of people think that this is more of a feminine fragrance, so it leans a bit more feminine because of the florals.
Okay.
I disagree. I know that both my sons, who are in their, one's 26, one's 30, they both wear this. Having said that though, Sandra, my wife, adores this fragrance. And I have to say, on her, it smells pretty spectacular.
My personal experience here at the shop,
It's potent.
this has become one of the #1 sellers. So out of over 1,000 perfumes, it's become one of the #1 wedding day fragrances.
I believe that. It would last forever.
Got that special, I like to describe it as like this sparkling citruses. The opening smells like how you would imagine with the bottle.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I love the wrapping with the
shiny
gold, the
and-
shininess. It smells shiny. I don't know how they did it. It smells shiny. The mix of the rhubarb and the bergamot and the grapefruit adds a bit of sparkle, and then the florals. Some people say it is a little bit more leaning feminine,
Yep.
which I understand their point.
Yep.
But I wear this too.
I get a black currant note.
Yes.
So in all that,
Yes,
I
yeah,
get this
yeah.
beautiful, again, everything is sparkling, everything is shining.
Yeah.
I get this beautiful sparkly black currant with the florals, gorgeous fragrance, and lasts forever. I can see it why it would be a classic wedding fragrance. You know, whoever's wearing it, you'd have it all day long. You'd have it for the evening.
As you said, when you smell it on
Easy
Sandra,
wear.
it's got something special about
Yeah,
it.
it does. Yeah.
When I smell it, I almost feel like it's a way. If anybody says I want something for the office, I usually say no. This is too special
Right.
for it.
Right.
Take it up, save it for your dinner dates, anniversary, maybe your birthday fragrance.
Right.
It smells special to me. It doesn't
Yeah.
smell like an everyday scent.
Right. I agree with you.
I think it's
Totally
such
agree.
a waste to use it.
And you
as-
need space. I feel like this fragrance needs to breathe. So somewhere where it can spread itself out, where it can, so more than just go to a restaurant with it. You know, you want to go to a park or an outdoor venue or something of that degree.
Yeah,
And I can see it again as a wedding fragrance, magic.
magic.
This is magic.
Frammenti.
Frammenti.
Okay. Now for one of the
dark ones.
The dark, yeah, the dark ones.
This one also was released in 2020.
I believe at the same time, right?
3, yeah,
Yes.
correct. Now, incense and me are not the best of friends. I don't mind some incense fragrances, but the real reason is that Sandra, my wife, doesn't like incense on me, all right? It reminds her too much of her Catholic upbringing, Catholic churches.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
It reminds me of too.
Yeah, of mass and all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff.
Absolutely.
However,
If you're going to be an Italian brand, I feel like going through Italy, there are old historic churches everywhere you go.
Yes.
You have to have an incense perfume in your brand.
You have to.
You have to. You're a real Italian brand. This to me, the week where I proposed to my future wife,
yes,
we went to visit a church every day.
right,
Yeah. And I just wanted to go there more so for the architecture.
right,
And a lot of the styles are styles that I have never seen in Australia.
right.
It's obviously it's been built hundreds of years ago.
Sure.
And here in Australia, our more modern style is a bit more big, open space, a little bit more plain looking
Yeah.
when compared to what they've got in Italy. And if
Yeah.
you've been to Italy, then you'll know what I'm talking about.
Right.
It smells like big Gothic statues.
It does.
Right.
It's very Gothic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has got
It's
that
dark.
darkness in it.
It's the black pepper also. I'm pretty certain there's black pepper in
Yes.
the opening. It's very dry.
Yeah.
The incense is different. I don't think it's
How
very.
would you describe it?
I don't think it's church-like. It does have this cardamom jasmine, and I think the cardamom, the spiciness of it.
Yes.
I mean, smell it now.
It adds the brightness.
It does. I think it does. And there's also grapefruit, so there is that citrus sort of touch to it.
Yeah. Which I find that some people, when they pick up the cardamom,
Yeah.
they describe it to me as just greenness.
Okay. Right.
And there is kind of a green facet to this
Yep.
perfume.
Yep.
Although we were saying this is their dark one,
Yep.
but there is a lot of bright citruses that jump out, the green spices.
The other thing too is that, and you asked me before, so why is it different? So an incense fragrance sometimes I find can be very smoky, smoky in its sort of texture. It's very dark, it's very heavy. Whereas here, I don't find any of those components. There is a bit more brightness in there. Yeah. You also think to yourself, okay, well, when would you wear an incense fragrance? You personally?
That is a very good question. I go to church and I would not be wearing it at church because the smell's everywhere already.
Right. But what type of season?
Yeah.
What,
For me,
Yeah.
it is more when the sun goes away and it's cooler weather.
Right.
I wear a frankincense, an incense, or like a myrrh.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's a heavier, smokier note.
Yes.
This is perfect in summer,
Can
which
see
is
it.
crazy. I mean, an incense fragrance you think might be a bit too much, you'd just be overpowering.
Yeah.
The grapefruit, the cardamom, the black pepper, these other elements that are in there doesn't make it such a heavy fragrance. I was wearing it in summer
Wow.
when it was first released in Florence. As I mentioned, Sandra doesn't like incense fragrances. She's like, and she kept asking me, what fragrance are you wearing now? I'm like, it's SCURO. It's the same one.
Wow.
She's like, it's a good fragrance.
Wow.
So I ended up buying it. I had to. I mean, because
There we go.
it's a winner, baby.
Yeah.
No, for an incense fragrance, it's beautiful.
You've got to come and try it. The next one,
This is a new one.
another first reaction.
Haven't experienced it.
First reaction.
Okay.
This is called Insieme.
Now, you don't want me to start breaking down notes or anything like that.
No,
'cause
I don't think
have
we need
no
to.
idea.
I don't think we need to.
Like I said, blood orange, and it's a milky, like tonic,
doesn't matter.
fruity, you know.
It doesn't
Blood
matter.
orange, overripe. But that's what I could smell.
Here we go.
All right. I could smell it in the air.
Now, before when I said the Frammenti, it's too special to use as an everyday. It's
Right.
like the wedding day perfume, the birthday perfume, an occasion scent. This to me
I like this.
is the absolute perfect everyday scent.
Okay, I was going to say, I thought you were going to go to another.
No.
No, this is like every day.
Perfect. It's perfect. A little bit of sweetness
Yep.
from the raspberry strawberry.
Right.
And then counterplayed by that jumps in some of the fresh spices.
Right.
The ginger, I think, is very prevalent
Yep.
in Insieme. What I love about this is you get some of the sweetness of the fruits, but the citruses are it's such a great everyday wear.
You know, the funny thing is you're naming these fruits. I'm not detecting it. So that's why I put it on skin, because I couldn't pick it up on card. I'm getting the ginger and the very bright citruses.
Yeah. Now you're getting some sweetness that just comes off.
Yeah, well, it definitely, I'm getting the sweetness.
Yeah.
But the did you say strawberry or raspberry?
Like a strawberry, raspberry.
Right.
I wouldn't say they're as prevalent.
Yeah.
But for me, it kind of plays as a secondary background
Right.
to add some sweetness to it.
Good, fun summer fragrance.
Yes. That's
Beach,
what I think.
chilling.
You and I, when we went to Florence together, the weather was like 28, 30 degrees Celsius.
This would be perfect.
Sun was out, no wind. It was just beautiful. That's the ideal weather for this.
It's gorgeous. Do you know what's in the base? How does it dry down?
For me, I found that it goes a little bit more soft vanilla and soft woods.
Okay, right.
But I've never picked up in the notes like it's not overly heavy in some kind of sandalwood or cedarwood. And that's why I think that this is a really good one for like a work set.
Yeah, day.
Yeah. You want your daily workhorse where you can just smash through it. You know people sit next to you at the office. They're going to love it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be offensive.
Yeah.
There's no like oud or anything
No.
leathery, smoky in it. It's going to be a great wear. What I love about this perfume is it comes in two sizes.
Oh, yeah.
So this comes in the 100ml and a really, really affordable 50ml if you want to just test drive it for the season. And they can get it at an exclusive NSC discount.
Just for you guys.
That's right.
Tell us more, Kevin.
We're going to do a promotion on our friends Bois 1920. The lineup here plus the full range. So if there's other perfumes in Bois 1920 that you've been waiting to get your hands on, then do it now with this exclusive promotion code. It's in the description box.
If you haven't got Frammenti, this is a great excuse to go get it, or even DUROCAFFE.
Yeah.
I mean, these two, almost like a minimum in your collection.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I go back?
Yes.
It's Astra, is that right?
Astratto.
Astratto is really good.
Yeah. So what do you
The
think on that,
milkiness
Sam?
has come back. There are some spicy components in there now.
Yes. It's funny because I
like it a lot.
I usually haven't found many milky perfumes up
Right.
until the last maybe year and a half. Brands are starting to do more lactonic styles.
Yeah.
And personally, I love it.
But it's not over the top.
Not over the
Because
top.
sometimes
No,
the
no, no,
milky
yeah.
sort of, that milky, it's a bit much,
Yeah.
It goes into like a tea, sort of like a milky tea.
This is very nice.
No, but I am picking up some kind of spice or cardamom again, or anyway.
Yeah. I like that they did it quite complex.
Gorgeous.
So there's many layers
Gorgeous.
to that perfume. We're finishing off with, this has always been
My favorite.
one of Bois 1920's bestsellers.
Yeah.
A little bit more male leaning.
Yeah. But a woman can wear this.
Absolutely.
If you like your aquatic, your summery, by the ocean kind of fragrances.
So think a true Italian brand.
Gorgeous.
Aside from obviously an incense that you need, the biggest thing that you need is a real oceanic aquatic fragrance.
Gorgeous.
Oltremare is one that has this kind of sea salt accord mixed in with very oceanic notes. Seaweed, algae, amber, lifting up. Of course, you've got the classic Italian citrus profile on the top opening.
But I like the herbal components to it. I think that's what sets it apart. These beautiful rosemary, these herbal notes that are in that opening stay throughout the fragrance. Interestingly, it's overtly green to my nose. When it opens, to the point where it's that cannabis green, which is pretty strong and a little bit stringent. But then as it begins to emerge and settle down, you're getting all those other beautiful elements of it. And for me, it is pure, aquatic, oceanic, and oltremare means overseas. So it's about traveling, it's about moving.
This
Gorgeous.
is
I like
a perfume that would be another daily workhorse.
Oh yeah, easy.
Use it any time of the day. Use it for your work fragrance, office fragrance. You've got meetings, stuff like that. It's a very mass appealing scent.
Can I just point out, it's important that you test on skin, because these two are the brand new ones that I haven't experienced before. On card, it's still very citrus. On skin already, I'm going musky.
Yeah.
And on card, the milkiness of Astratto is very present, whereas on my skin, it's actually come back. It's getting these beautiful fruits, a little bit lactonic.
This is a brand that we are always exploring more and more. We have a great relationship with the Gallardi family, with the boys over in Florence. It's a brand that they always showcase at ESXENCE. Don't know already, we are going to be there. Jump on our website to find out more. We will be taking you through to ESXENCE, meeting all the brand owners, all the names that you know and love, plus helping you discover new brands that are upcoming in the fragrance industry that you would not have heard of yet.
Full day experience, including lunch and dinner, and a chance to hang out with us and discover some amazing brands. So there it is.
Bois 1920. We've got more episodes, so make sure that you like the video, hit the bell icon.
And subscribe to the channel.
There we go.
There's more of these coming out, so I'd love you guys to join us on this conversation about all the beautiful fragrances here in the Oligarch Boutique.
See you on the next episode.
See you again.